Hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Today, I wanted to talk about another one of my hobbies, and this is going to be an interesting one. I hope everyone thinks so too. This hobby I kind of enjoy doing, and I've figured out that I've actually done it for a long time. That hobby is acting. I was trying to do the math in my head, and I realized I've been doing this hobby, I'd forgotten the number, but I started this hobby when I was 12 years old, and I am now, when some people see this video, I will be 35. So, doing the math, I started when I was 12. I'll be 35 in 2 months. So, yeah. There's that. I've been doing this hobby for a while. I started acting, like I said, when I was 12 years old. I started in junior high, and immediately I fell in love with it. And yes, I did say this before in another one of the videos, but here's more explaining about it. Okay, so like I said, I started when I was 12. In 6th grade, I played a bug in a play. So yeah, that's something. And again, I fell in love with it immediately. And so I've been doing it ever since. Every year. I continued it when I was in 7th and 8th grade, junior high, and it was just so good. I was in all the class plays that I did when I was in the class. And then, yeah, like I say, 7th and 8th grade, I did kind of the same thing. I was in the class and I did all the projects that they did in the class. I was a part of it for every time. And then after 8th grade, I was in high school, 9th through 12th grade. And interestingly enough, when I was in high school, my sister was also there with me. I'm only 2 years younger than my sister. So when I started, she was almost ending. And yeah, she was in some of my acting classes as well. So I did a couple projects with her as well. And so that was fun too. She helped me out. And then other than that, the others that I did, I was not necessarily the main characters, but high characters, meaning the top. Not the main, just one of the top characters. And man, that was fun too. And what's even more fun, yeah, you have lines to say and things like this, but every so often I would just randomly say a line that I thought would fit better than this line in here. And so yeah, I would just throw my own words in. And sometimes when even you are doing things like that, sometimes that may not go well. You may get a word or two said at you from the ones above you, but see, I never did, so I did that anyway. I threw my words in. And yeah, that's fun to do, but be careful when you do, because you might get things said to you about those words. You have to stick to all the the words that you're supposed to say. Stick to your words that you're supposed to say. And now see, I understand those people that say that, but at the same time, I've grown up thinking, if you don't remember this or this or this word in your what's called a script, if you don't remember your lines that are in the script, then it is okay to change them. And I've always said, when I'm in a play with some younger people, and sometimes they mess some things up, I myself would tell them, if you know most of your line, what you're talking about, then it's okay to change a few words here and there. If it still sounds like you're saying the same type of line. So yes, that is okay to do. But again, some people might say, no, stick to the words that's in the script. Do not make things up. And again, I'm more of a laid back kind of guy. If you know your line, what it's talking about, the specific words can be different. You can get away with that. And so, and like I say, if I'm the one in charge, I will be okay with that. And actually, since I say if I'm the one in charge, there actually has been one time that I did direct a play myself. And I've also been in charge of assistant directing and helping the assistant directors. There was one time I can remember I was asked by the director of this play to help this person out because she didn't really know anything about theater. And so I agreed to help her out. She was set to be the assistant director, so like the number 2 in charge. And I was the assistant to the assistant director. That was my official title. The assistant to the assistant director. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so how am I going to work this? So what I did was, and please don't think I am just saying things. I'm not trying to bump up my thought process or my knowledge of acting and theater, but I was helping the assistant director, and I kind of, interestingly enough, the director of the play, all she did was cast the play. Me and the assistant director did everything else. We were there for all of the rehearsals, meaning all of the practices. We were there for all of the costuming. We were in charge of putting all the costumes together. We were in charge of even doing the set, how to make the set look, and all of that. And I was sitting there thinking, whoa, that's whoa. And so when I was directing the one that I was directing myself, I was in charge of all of it. I was in charge of the casting. I was in charge of all of the things that I was saying before. And man, that was an interesting experience. I mean, yes, there were some great times. There were a lot of good times. But yes, as in with anything, there are times that aren't as good as others, if that's a good way to say it. But yes, I have been involved in theater and acting for, man, it's just surprising how many years I've been in. Man, it's just so fun. I do not get tired of it. Every chance I can get, I will offer my talents. I will audition for a certain play. I will help out in any way I can. Like I said, I will audition for certain parts, and if I get them, good. I'm happy. Like I said, I've been in most kind of character. I've been a main character. I've been, well, okay, not main character, one of the top characters that are mostly seen. Not a main, one of the types that's mostly seen. I have been a second. I've been just kind of there, just on stage, just showing my face. That's good too. I've been in comedic plays. That's mostly what I've done, yes. I've been in some serious. Not really very many. I know of only a few. But, and this kind of weirded me out at the time. I was in a musical. And I played, again, kind of in the background-ish. I would peek my head every so often. I played a dad. And then the last play that I can think of, again, it was kind of a musical type play. I was in the background. I was just kind of there. In the background. Sometimes when people watch plays, they focus more on these or these, and the ones in the background are just kind of there. So you can see him, if you want, you can see him. If you miss them, that's fine too. But yes, I have been involved for decades. And man, it's a beautiful thing. It really, really is. I enjoy it every time I'm a part of it. And there's not very often, but sometimes when I'm not involved for a long period of time, I miss it. It brings me joy to be involved. And when I'm not, I miss it horribly. But yes. So yes, that is another one of my hobbies. And if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. And if you like my videos, then do exactly that. Like, and then like I said, comment. And tell others about it. Share these videos with others. And with that, thank you for watching. Again, I hope you have questions. I will try and answer them the best I can. Okay. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.